All right, welcome back to Cruise Control. Today, we are going to be going over some details on how to use an EV.
Welcome to Cruise Control.
All right, so now that we've seen the space in the trunk, let's go ahead and check to see what kind of space we have for adults in the back seat. I am 5'11". The driving seat is already in my position. So as I step inside here, you can tell I have about 2 full there, so you can be very comfortable inside here. Plus, it's got a little tiny armrest with 2 cup holders. You can fit more in the door. There is a USB-C and a USB-A. Back here, this is going to be here for you guys for when you rent the vehicle, or if you guys own the vehicle, you can have different ones. I have one for an Apple product, one also for a Android. All right, first thing that you're going to notice when you look at the front seats, it's power. This beautiful blue dark leather is very comfortable, easy to clean. It's ventilated. You're going to have cooled seats for when you're hot. You're going to have heated seats for when you're cold. This is your adjustable lumbar. This is to move it forward and back. You can adjust that, and you can also raise it and lower it. Okay. Over here you have your typical switches. This is going to be your automatic power up and down on your front windows. These are not automatic for the back. You have to hold them down the entire time. To change your side view mirrors, that's going to be right here. You have your big water bottles are going to go right through here. On this side here, this is on auto. It's what I recommend leaving it on. This is going to be able to put on your headlights, and it'll automatically put on your high beams. You can adjust how bright you want your interior lights here at nighttime. Right over here is going to be your power button to get it started. Go ahead and put your foot on the brake and press that. It's going to turn on for you. Down through here is going to be your wireless charging, and way down back in there, there's also space to plug in your phone to if you don't have wireless charging. You have a USB-C and a USB-A, and also a cigarette lighter that's back through there, so you can put a charger in here as well. But if your phone has wireless charging, you can just put that there and it'll automatically start charging. It also has wireless Apple Carplay and Android Auto. Now this is the cool part. Let me show you how to set up Apple Carplay. My phone has been completely disconnected, so I could show you guys how to do this. This is just the main menu. Press home, and then we're going to hit Apple Carplay. We're going to say add a new phone, and see, as soon as it says My Chevrolet, you're just going to go and hit My Chevrolet. This will work on an Android or an iPhone. You're going to hit pair, so that way they sync up with each other. It's going to say, hey, we are pairing the device. You say allow, and now you say continue. Let's say you guys were going to go somewhere. Here's your maps. So it's going to show you where you're going to go. If you want your music up here, it has that as well. So everything that you need will be right there. This is Apple CarPlay. Now, if I had an Android phone, it'd be the same exact process with Android Auto. And if you need to charge it, like I said, wireless charging is right there. This little green button that's on, this is called one pedal drive. I'm gonna turn that off. So it's only activated when it's that green. And what one pedal driving does, let me go ahead and turn that on. See how it says one pedal drive? Okay, so then that one pedal drive is gonna make it to where you take your foot off the brake and it will automatically start kind of like almost braking for you, but it regenerates power. All right, so I'm gonna show you all the little buttons that are on here. This is your performance mode. You don't need this. This is just fun, but you never really need it. This is traction control. I would never recommend turning it off. This is lane keep assist. So right now it's on. You can turn that off or on. This is when you're driving down the highway and you want it to help you kind of keep you centered in the lane. That's what this is going to do. So you can have that on if you'd like, or you can turn that off. This is your electronic parking brake. You pull it up to set it, you push it down to release it. This is park, this is reverse, this is neutral, this is drive. Now we are gonna set off in, I'll make sure you guys can see that inside there. We're gonna set off with one pedal drive. I'm gonna show you what it's like when I decide to just let off the accelerator. I did not brake. We came to a full stop, and that was the automatic regenerative braking that I have with one pedal drive. Now, if I take off one pedal drive, that's this button again. If I do that again, I'll coast like normal. So see, I'm just coasting. I'm not stopping. It's just kind of slowly coming to a stop. Now, right here, we're at 269 miles of range. This morning when I turned it on, we were at 271, so we're only down by 2 miles. Typically, I would say you want to recharge it by the time it gets down to when it gets down to about 50 miles. So you get about 220 miles of usable range. It's going to be charge point. All right, and see how that opens up and it shows you all where they are. The little blue dot is where I am. My favorite location is this one here down in downtown Colorado Springs, and I'll show you guys the address. It is at 130 South Nevada. And all you have to do is hit the little driver icon that's right here. And then you can select either Apple Maps or Google Maps. I'm gonna select Google, and then I'll say start. This is gonna show us we're 22 minutes away, we're 14 miles, so we have more than enough range by the time I get there. This little blue light that's right here, if I press that down a couple more times, this is the ventilated seat. So this is sending cool air to me right now. If I want to go ahead and press up, it's going to go to red, and this is going to be my heated seat. The passenger gets the heated seats, and the passenger gets the cooled seats as well. We also have, for winter drivers, heated steering wheel. Press that up, and then this whole steering wheel is heated. It's got a flat bottom design, which I like. This is to set your cruise control. You pick your speed, and you just pull down on the tab, and that sets it up for you. This little crash indicator guy that's right here, this is telling you how much space between you and your driver when you have cruise control, and it'll have a little orange alert up here when somebody gets into your zone, so you know. This does not have adaptive cruise control. I didn't get the one that has that, but it will let you know when something's close by. This also does more regenerative braking. It looks like it's a paddle. It's not. This is for the regenerative braking. And then behind here, there's these little buttons. And on one side, this changes the songs, and on the other side, this changes the volume. So that way you don't have to come over here. Or there is a physical volume knob, and then you can get to your home button and everything like that over here as well. So that's really nice. It's very easy to use. It's very comfortable. You have lots of space. You have got good cubbies. I provide 2 bottles of water for you guys when you guys rent. Everything that you'll need. Tire gauge is going to be inside here. The manual, registration, all that kind of fun stuff is going to be inside here. But it's a nice low dash, easy to drive. This is an auto dimming mirror, so it's going to automatically dim for you at night. The charging station. All right, so I wanted to show you, we're getting close. So when you start seeing this Colorado sign on Nevada, this is your cross street and this little parking garage that's right here. We're gonna turn right where it has that big P and the big green pole, and it says entrance. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and get a little ticket. Up in the top left, it says DC fast charger to the left. That's where we're gonna plug in. We're just gonna plug in on the other side. So it says that there's a 2-hour limit when you're here. So we're gonna come here. Again, you're gonna go ahead and push that door open. You're gonna pull this orange tab down. You're gonna say, I'd like to use that one, please. Okay, so that one's ready. This one's gonna be ours here on the top. You press this little button, and it releases it here for you. Pull this guy down right through in here, and as you can tell, this little bottom portion and this little top portion, they're gonna line up. They're gonna go in here together, and then you're gonna hear a click. Once you hear that click, that means it's in there. You're gonna see an orange light before it's ready to charge. Okay, then you come over here and you say start charge. You say start. That green light means, hey, everything is good. Now we are gonna stop charging because we don't need to complete this. I say 80% is more than enough. And we're at 97, so we're gonna, hey, stop charging. We're gonna say yes. Okay, it says charging complete. So then we come back over here, press this little button with your thumb, pull this guy out. We're gonna put him right back inside here. Before you leave, don't forget, close this little orange tab and close the door, and you're all set. These tires, Weather Peak, they have this little snowflake and the triple peaks right here. That means this tread is rated for the snow. This little card, and we're gonna go through the exit, and it's gonna tell us how much we needed to pay. So let's go ahead and see what it says. This one says drive safely. Had you needed to pay, you would just put your credit card in there and you would pay your $1. And then that's it. And that's all there is to driving this EV in town. I highly recommend it. Whether you are a first-time EV driver or an expert and you drive one every day, when you come to town, this Chevrolet Bolt EUV has all the space that you need, all the features, all the range at a very affordable price. And like I said, you get to recharge your vehicle for free, so why wouldn't you? Thank you again for watching. Leave your comments down below. My name's Eric, this is Cruise Control, and remember, just drive.